And yet, at the local level, in city government and state legislatures around the country, women are taking their rightful seats at the table. It is here that the next generation of national leaders is being born.
There is an entire generation of women out there who are engaged in things like voter suppression and voters' rights and women's engagement and civic engagement who we have yet to hear from.
Latino Press called me about...
They are doing this because they say nobody else is doing it. Nobody's speaking for me, for my kids, for my community.
I never thought about running for office, ever. And never even came into my mind. You know how some people think about it? I never even thought about it.
Rashida Tlaib was elected to the Michigan House of Representatives in 2008. She is the first Muslim American woman elected to that legislature and only the second in the country.
I was probably my second year in law school when 9/11 happened.
Hey, how are you?
I began doing community organizing around immigration reform. I started working on so many things that was related to the quality of life of not only immigrants, but children of immigrants.
They're not really interested.
One of my colleagues really lit the light bulb in my brain. She said, people like us never think about running for office, and that's the problem.
Is she okay by herself? That's a lot of voters. Okay.
As an elected official, one of Tlaib's goals is to bring other women into politics.
Tiene como lo que vas a decir en el día si alguien te hace preguntas. Tomorrow we're going to elect Raquel for our city council.
Every time I see a woman that, I don't know, she inspires me, or I would love her to represent me, I ask her to run. People like us, regular folk, really need to run for office and not to wait for people to want to be the leaders and want to be the elected officials, but for them to do it themselves.
This is the first time. We've never actually had a resident in Southwest Detroit on city council. Did you guys know that? Ever. And so this is going to be the first time, and that's really exciting. So just be genuine, be yourselves, and don't worry so much about, am I saying this right or am I saying that wrong? Whatever comes from you, it will work, I promise.
There are incredible farm teams all over America. Young women running for local office, which is where so many of us get started. City council and the state legislators. They'll go on to run for Congress. They'll run for Senate. They'll run for governor. They'll run for president.
Our elected leaders are our visible leaders. And so every time we put a woman in a position of power and influence, I think it helps every woman in our society.
Raquel! Castellana Lopez, our Detroit City Council representative!
I think the only way to even the playing field is to keep playing. You know, I say to women, and especially young women all the time, get in the game. You have to run for elective office. You have to take the risks that you might not win, and then run again. We're kind of in a world now where it's not possible until you do it. And then once you do it, it gets a little easier for the next person and for the next person. Seeing is believing. Watching a woman stand up and do it is the best evidence that it can be done.
For more information about this program or to explore more inspirational women's stories, visit pbs.org/makers and join the conversation on Twitter using #MakersFilms. Makers Volume 2 is available on DVD. To order, visit shoppbs.org or call 1-800-PLAY-PBS. Also available for download on iTunes.
Makers is made possible by Simple. Simple, a full range of face care products that are kind to sensitive skin, honors the women whose authenticity and pioneering spirit inspire us every day. These groundbreakers and trailblazers have opened minds, opened doors, and incited change. Simple is proud to support makers and celebrate the many women who have and continue to make dynamic contributions to the world. Simple celebrates